Welcome, everybody. Ah, forgot to put our headphones on. Apologies for the slight delay. Here we are. How are you, everybody? Welcome to Simulation Talk 319. Yoni already in the house. Guru is already in the house. How are you guys? Good to see everyone. And welcome to everybody on TikTok. Let me put the website right here. Hopefully today it's not going to be too large. We're also going to start. No, it's still too large. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so weird. Whatever you like on. Pink. Today this is the live before the members live, so exciting times. I'm going to start the stage on Discord. Boom. Money. Stage on Discord is open. Beautiful. Oh, that's interesting. So Rakila on Discord is saying, is it normal to experience that every breakthrough always plays out the same way? I feel like it's almost like demo tape that I started to demonstrate the underlying hardware. Every time I experience a breakthrough, it starts with the code, that is me, being deconstructed. Then the hardware that I'm running on starts what almost feels like self-demonstration. Interesting. Definitely the repetition part is something that I'm very familiar with. It's something that it's interesting. It would be interesting to learn that over time, if people do the laser, this starts happening them to as well. This is great fun. Let's see. You know, I still haven't watched that one. The what is it, 20 million or something frames per second. It's kind of wild. What up, Arwaf? Good to see you. You're not spamming. This is totally fine. Okay, so that is funny. Okay. Daniel's in the house. How are you, my brother? Carter is here. Wow. That's amazing. Also, if you guys want to follow on Twitch and you want to help our Twitch channel grow, what up, Rain? Allison, thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Follow us on LaserX83 on Twitch. LaserX83 on Twitch. How you doing, brother? Daniel, how are you, man? Oh, you just want to chill? Mute company as pitch preview. No problem. Thank you so much, brother. Mute company is great. Okay. Today, if we are lucky, later we're going to try and go through Jessica's demonstration of the quaternions and see how it leads to what she was thinking about. Maybe there's something interesting there. We'll find out. Oh, what is this? Not just now seeing the what you sent on Project Veilbreak, brother Carter says in a discussion today with Agent Revolution, which is Sean, right? Yeah, Evolution. Clever. He wondered if there might be a better way to acclimate folks to the visual framing for seeing the code. He showed me the image below and talked about entertainment at the right distances for creating either one pin in the image with your vision or 3 distinct pins depending on focus. Huh. That can be interesting. Yeah. I know the two of you have been code. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, first of all, let me share this. How can you do 3 pins? Dude, this is trippy. I can't see how you do 3 pins. Maybe you can come on and tell me.
Yeah.
But this,
It's not as hard as you think.
it's not as hard as you think. Wait, what are we talking about?
So what's really weird about it is that so I tried it. It does. I mean, it definitely works. It makes sense. But the problem is that like I'm already in training to the code, so I need someone who's not already in trained to attempt it. But what I was doing was like the first thing you do is you acclimate your eyes to having 3 of the small dots, and what you want to do is solidify your vision at the distance that you want to be at from that image. Like, so you want it to be at a certain size where you're going to be far enough away.
Okay, wait.
If you
So I
particular image, eventually those 3 dots become one really large dot. And when it's at that one really large dot, you're ready to then look at the code.
What am I doing right now with my eyes? I don't know.
Well, I can't see your screen because I'm on the Discord.
Yeah. What? Okay. Anybody on YouTube? What am I doing right now with my eyes? Because right now I'm seeing 4 of them. Am I some kind of a super freak? Hold on.
You can keep going beyond 3. So you keep crossing your eyes, and you'll end up seeing 4. But what you want to do is set it up so that you only see 3 of those middle circles. It takes some muscular training. It does.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Evil Icon is in the house. How are you? Was it Chikati China, the Chinese chicken? All right. I think we're.
I mean, I like really strong.
My pupils look big. Somebody said your pupils look big. All right. Oh, that's not helping. Let me try this. Core. Discord Carter. Okay. Okay. But so when you're doing the diffusion thing, it's not that it just kind of like the circles then become blurry. Like you're not seeing the circles clearly, right? You just kind of like they're kind of diffused in space, and then you see the 3rd point, correct?
Yeah. So like,
oh, I see. Now you see only one. Yeah, you see only one in the middle. I see, and it's almost like it has more of a spatial. Yeah, like it looks more kind of like almost like Magic Eye. It looks more like it's hovering in space. I see it. Interesting. Yeah, that's a very similar gesture. That's really cool. What is this? What is it designed for?
I actually don't know. We need to ask Sean. Good question.
Yeah, so it's interesting. You can overshoot. If I do the 4 points, that's overshooting it, basically.
That's correct. That's right.
Oh, and also you have to be yourself from a particular distance from it. Interesting.
Right.
That's very useful.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Like I try. I mean, the problem is that like I feel like I'm cheating because it's like I already know how to look at the code. So like it doesn't. I don't think it's helping me, but I want to see if it makes it easier or faster for others to entrain with that method.
What up, Steve? Yeah, great. Okay, let's start using it. And also, I don't know why we're not doing the whole. I told you this, and then we forgot the finding some little thing and then looking through it at something else. That actually, instead of telling people, we can actually have like a little thing that people can train with.
Yeah, true.
This is great. I don't know where Sean is, but this is great. Somebody said, oh, wait. Digital Keith saying, I can't see 3D because I got LASIK years ago. So what do you see? What do you mean you can't see 3D? What is it? The world two-dimensional to you? Got it? Or you mean just like with the illusions? People like I'm saying, yeah, I gotta teach people how to look past something. To me, it feels like I'm looking through something almost. Did you see the code, Evil Evil Icon? No longer can see these magic eye posters. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not necessary to see the code. You can see it even if you can't see the 3D magic eye. But I mean, it kind of gives you a good assessment of what you need to play with your attention. What'd you say, brother?
Well, I was just going to say that maybe I can give some encouragement there because I've had a lot of eye surgeries, probably about 8 or 9 PRP surgeries in each of my retinas. You know, so like when people look at my eyes, it looks like a laser grid because that kind of is what it is because I've actually had those procedures done and I can see the code file.
There you go. And also, well, first of all, AZ saying hello from Portugal. Portugal. Hello, hello. And this way is up is saying, I don't see 3D either. I have monocular vision. I didn't even know it was a word. And I saw the code. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wait, I always forget because there's different handles. This way is up is Penny. Is that you? I always forget who's who. And what were you eavesdropping? Yes. Oh yeah, you were because you commented on something with Jessica. So we were trying to break it down today. We'll try and look at the quaternions. I was kind of playing with it a little bit today to see. I think my whole thing, and I'll obviously voice it again when Jessica comes on. But awesome, Penny. Good to have you with us as always. Did you like the CZEC video? I think it was brilliant. Anyways, what I think that for me, I'm a little. I think the issue for me is that why, right? Why? Because it's okay to take a couple of steps forward. We do this all the time without the why, or like if we have a strong hunch, right? We do this all the time. I mean, in core, like me and Carter do this all the time. But more than that, it's like you need to have reasons, right? Like why you think that. And if you can't track the reasons, so I don't believe in prophecy. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's how the world works. A lot of people disagree with me. And I do believe that there are possibilities to see kind of general trajectory of things and acting according, but not specifics. And I'm always open to being corrected, but that is how I'm operating currently. I do not believe in prophecy. You can make predictions according to understandings. What is the understanding? That's what I want to ask Jessica. What is the reason she thinks it's that, right? Like what led her there? That I want to understand the logic steps, because otherwise it's just a lot of guesswork, and it's hard for me to follow just a lot of guesswork. And I guess it's going to keep happening more and more because so much information is available to everyone. For the Toward the Legacy Forger. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. And I think that's me and Carter had this conversation recently, maybe more than once, where it seems, at least I think if I remember correctly, we agreed on it. You tell me if I misremembered, Carter, but we said that basically it seems that it's almost like the whole world is suffering from the, what is it called? The why am I spacing on it right now? The you think you know more than you do. What's it called? Dunning-Kruger thing. Yeah. So it's almost like the whole world is suffering of a version of it now. I'm not saying it necessarily to what Jessica is doing. She might as well be onto something. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But regardless, it seems to be a very common kind of utterance nowadays. People are just kind of like very confidently saying things, about things that they only now discovered. And it feels like it's just like it's a very easy trap to slide into you start to understand a couple of things about something, and because there's so much information available, anybody can dive basically into any subject, especially with ChatGPT. Coupled with the fact that it strokes your ego all the time, and I can totally see how people go like, "Oh, how complicated can it be?" Really, that the trap activates when your brain goes, "How difficult can it be?" That's the trap, because no, a lot of things are very complex. That's the whole point of expertise. You get into these like very fine grained ideas and the implications of these ideas, and sometimes it takes decades to get to a place where your mind can actually wrap itself around it.
Well, but I do have a thought around this.
Sure.
And maybe it might be encouraging. I hope it is. The reason I'm encouraged a bit by seeing so much of this Dunning-Kruger effect is that it's also an indicator that people are exploring new topics. And that is actually an interesting indicator. The key is like, how do they get through the trough of disillusionment and then out to something that's actually productive, which is that thing that you're now talking about.
Specifically what?
Well, like as people go through the learning and discovery process, like a lot of times when you're looking at the edge of like the precipice of knowledge, speculation is super easy when you don't actually have to go through the work of doing the thing to prove that what you're saying is actually true. And that's the thing you're trying to build a bridge to. You're trying to say, oh, hey, here's this idea. What does it bridge to that supplies us with something applicable to the world that we live in?
You nailed it. It's exactly what it is. You said it perfectly. It's very easy to utter a bunch of ideas very confidently if you're not the one who actually has to go and verify or check or make something work. It's so it's such a different world when you actually have to make something work.
It sure is, bro.
Yeah. Don't we know it? Like sometimes it's the simplest things. Like we still haven't ran the simple like the other day I saw it and I was like, dude, we still didn't do a simple double slate. That's crazy. It's like, I guess because maybe it's like, why even bother? But no, we're not allowed to say that. No, what do you mean? Like we have to. Like we have to cover that base. Yeah. You believe time is linear. I don't bother myself with believing too much. You experience time linearly, yes. Is time itself linear? No idea. I don't think so. But if we hit like a real question around what to do, then it will become relevant. And I do think that there's some wild ideas are floating around there from Wolfram's work and others that there's many time dimensions, not one, which is a very interesting idea, actually. What does that even mean? But I think there's something there. So, but you definitely experience time linearly. I think more for understanding like space-time. Yeah, not sure. Good question. Like, oh, Terry came back from Vipassana, everybody. Woo! Hello, Danny and core team. I hope everyone is well. Just got home from Vipassana. Oh, you were serving. Oh man, you were serving? That's amazing. That makes me so happy. And so magical and amazing. Everyone needs to Vipassana sit. Life-changing. I owe it to you, Danny. No, you don't owe me anything, brother. You did it yourself. You made the choice. I said it many times. A lot of people choose not to take it. You took it, and now you went the second time. You served? That's amazing. When you serve, it truly is magical. Vipassana is the way out of the matrix. No doubt about it. There we go. What up, Turtle? We're gonna do after the this iteration. I already told Aaron Carter that after we're done with the the film and the promotion stuff and everything dies down, me and him, we're gonna do a Vipassana retreat. If you want to join, that would be amazing.
I do.
I know you have a lot of responsibilities, but it would be great to go. Yeah.
Actually, I'm working with a Vipassana practitioner right now in California to figure out how to deal with my diabetes through the event. And we have a plan, so I have a protocol to be ready.
Amazing. I will read your email, Terry. Absolutely, man. You have no idea how fulfilling this is to me. Like you saying thank you to me. You have no idea how fulfilling it is to suggest something that somebody takes on and it actually makes a big difference in their life. And I didn't have to do anything. Like, I just kind of told you about it. You did the work. You went there. Other people did the work. They brought it. They developed the method. They brought it to the West. People put sweat and blood into this and made it available for people. And people choose to partake in it. And now I get to enjoy the feeling that I gave you an advice, you took it, and now it made your life better. I mean, you have no idea how fulfilling that is. I actually, like, yeah, it's there's no better feeling in the world. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it. Ask him if he can mirror you self. Excuse me, and you, and to know your soul name. My soul name is Zigzag. I don't know if you know this. I know my soul name. It's Zigzag. What's your soul name? Thank you so much for the gifts for the Legacy Forger. Thank you. I do think it's a cool name. Elon Rael. Elon. So your name is Elon. Okay. That's not a bad name. Amazing. Well, thank you for telling me. Crypto Spartacus. What a great handle. Crypto Spartacus. I love when people are creative with their handles. It's amazing. Do you think in general people shouldn't put much thought into beliefs? That maybe it's just good to have theories? It's an interesting question. I don't know necessarily if... So, terms really matter here. Because theories are basically assumptions or guesses, depending where. Scientific theory is a lot more than that, but theory, the way we use it colloquially, is just a lot of guesses about what the world is doing, and your theory might be correct or not correct, but the way you find out if it's correct or not correct is by checking. You have to check with the world. You have to come up with a method to check it with the world. Oh. And theories in science are basically the story that is weaved through the facts. You measure facts, and then you ask yourself, what do all the facts mean together? That's what a theory is. It's the story we tell about what everything is going on. Now, we can be right or wrong. So I think of theories like maps. Maps can be accurate, less accurate, design. Whoa, Zena's singing for us, my husky. Do you guys hear her? It's crazy. Hey, Zena. Oh, okay. She sings when you talk to her. It's amazing. So where was I? Oh yeah. So theories are basically kind of like maps, right? And maps can be designed. They are designed for a particular thing. So they're not the territory, but they're mapping the territory in some way to give you information about something you're trying to do. A map is designed for you to be able to find things. So you map it, like the terrain, and different maps give you different kinds of information. And in that sense, a theory is exactly what that is, right? Beliefs, it's flimsy. And some people, because sometimes people say, what do you believe about this? And it's not that I have resistance, but I really don't think that what I have is a belief in something. I have a strong guess or a hunch, but I wouldn't call it a belief, because I feel like believing means you choose to proceed as if it is true. And I guess if, your working assumptions about the world are that, so maybe we can call it belief, but this is why the word belief to me kind of confuses things. But what I would like to investigate is the main thrust behind your question. Like, are you asking me if I would suggest to try have less interaction with what we would call belief? Is that really the kind of the main thing behind the question? We have a lot of comments today, which is awesome. especially on TikTok, because we haven't had a lot of comments on TikTok recently. So let me see. How do I get your soul name? Well, you got to know people. You got to know people. And I know people, so I was notified that my name is Zigzag. Somebody said you have to be honest, fully honest. All right. What is the point of a soul's name? If you have to be honest, fully honest. Just be true. So if you ask yourself for soul, we'll tell you what its name perhaps may be. All right. I really got to stop using talk to text. I don't spell things as bad in real life. I believe you. I would love to, if you are inviting me, come up here to Northwest Vipassana Center. It's so amazing. Where is the Northwest Vipassana Center? Hold on. Northwest Vipassana Center. What country? What state is it in? It is in. Let's see. Open the map. It is on Earth. Oh, it's in. Wait. What? Oh, it's in Washington. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been to one in Washington. Might be really beautiful. Absolutely, Terry. When we're going, I'll let you know. We can all go together. Highly recommend other people join as well. The feminine entity, it's Sophia from Gnostics. Are you talking about the one at the top that I was talking about? I don't know. Turtle is asking Zigzag. Well, somebody asked me for my soul name. I had to check, and what came was Zigzag, so that's what I said. You gonna call me Ziggy from now on? Score. I will need a link to the members only group, as I just paid for the membership. It's automatic, Terry. It's there, like in the. It's open for you. If you have any issues, let me know. I know. And also, thank you so much for joining. Map. Have you heard of the Supreme Alphabet? I believe it's called the alphabet. Z is zigzag. Do you know what that means? Are you the Riddler? I believe the Supreme Alphabet is Hebrew. Lit's phrase represents a process of knowledge, wisdom and understanding, navigating life's experience to gain a solid foundation. It sounded like very wise words. I would disagree with this. Onalaska, Washington. Sounds amazing. You might move there. Oh, amazing. Zigzag, Doctor Strange Doom, as in rolling papers. I actually don't know what that means. Oh, rolling papers. Like there's a company that makes rolling papers. Got it. I mean, zigzag is zigzag. Oh, you're 1 hour away from the center. Well, that is lucky. Your soul name is your first spike of light before existence. Hold on, but I thought that souls are pure, so how can they have a name? How can something pure have something attached to it? What is the function of that name? Who calls you by that name? Just God? Zigzag, come here. I want to talk to you. Yes, Pa. Never mind. Carry on. That's my conversation with Papa God. I answer questions from chat. Yeah, but I also answer questions from the chat on YouTube. And also, you guys can come join Discord. Woohoo! Casey's joining the party, baby. How you doing, brother?
There you go.
There we go.
I saw that you had a 3-hour live chat yesterday. What was going on?
It just flowed. We had a good conversation, and Sean came on, and he's a very smart guy, and it was a lot of fun. So we kept on talking, and then Jessica came on and tried to explain to us what she was working on, and we didn't quite understand fully. So today we're gonna give it a shot. And there was then somebody right towards the end came on, said that he was studying physics, and he didn't know what all of this was about. So we spoke a little bit more. And today I discovered that my soul's name is Zigzag. So every day something new, brother.
Oh, that's how I was trying to catch that too. So your soul is Zigzag?
I guess. Somebody asked me, and I searched in myself, and the first thing that came was Zigzag. So I guess that's my name.
Man.
Their name is way. Their name is way cooler. It's Elon something Ra. Hold on, I'll find it. It's a very cool name. I wish mine was that cool. It's Elon Rael. Yeah. El is a god in Hebrew. Elon is a god on Earth. Ra is the Egyptian Ra. So rockets, pyramids, God. What else do you need?
Yeah, we got it also.
It's all in there.
For the cold. How's it going?
The what?
The guru cult leader Rael from the Raelians.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess Israel. There, look at that. Look at that. Israel? Elon Rael. Maybe it's they all end in Rael. In which case, Zigzag Rael.
Nice.
There you go. Rah. How are you doing, man? Your voice sounds a little bit off. Are you tired or sick or?
Yeah, tis the season. It's whatever.
Oh man, dude, did you ever get on the methylene blue train?
No, I really want to try that.
Okay, you got to do it immediately. All right, I'm gonna send you the one that I'm gonna send you the one I'm getting. I'm telling you, ever since I've been taking it, I mean, it was on and off, but I have not gotten sick once. For now,
talk about it a lot too. So
bro, I haven't gotten sick once. It's crazy. Like it cancels that function. Thank you, universe. Huh?
I can confirm. I've been on methylene blue now for about 5 months, and I do like the 10 days on and 3 days off protocol, and it's fantastic.
Hey, aren't you on another one too that you were talking about, David?
Oh no, you're talking
about NAC, which I also take.
Okay.
No, I've been taking it too. You're not talking about the hormones he's taking for before the operation.
The laser hormone. No.
Yeah, girl. Yeah.
I saw that there was a
the what?
I was saying I saw that there was an update on Project Failbreak, and I was just curious what had been upgraded or reset or some sort of thing.
It's a little. Can you understand, Carter? Because it's kind of like goes on and off for me.
Feeding back into your mic, Danny.
Okay, so I'm gonna silence it and then say it again, Casey.
Oh, you want me to say it? I was saying I thought that there was an update about Project Failbreak. Some sort of did you reset the system or something like that, David?
Oh yeah. So so the goal of Project Veilbreak, or at least the first project that we're coming out of that body of work, is really to help us assemble the data in a way that's scientifically rigorous, quite frankly, and because we know that we're engaging with both like facilitators, like people who like Dream Minds out in Colorado, who helped us with the DMTX work. These kind of facilitators, they want to help us gather data. And so we need to have a system for them to be able to interact with. And we also need to be able to have a system for people who are just curious about the work to be able to submit their experiments so that we can use it really to gather data, to learn new information, come up with new ideas. And quite frankly, it's already attached to an artificial intelligence system that you can interact with right now. So if you go on Veilbreak's website, Veilbreak AI, you can start to interact with the chat assistant, but it can only interact with the data that's there. And so we just cleared the decks of the data last week, and we're just now starting to input real data into the system. And so anyone who's done the protocol that wants to submit their experiment, I'd love for them to do it. You can submit anonymously. You can even go to the website via tour if you want to stay ultra private. We're really trying to make sure that the data is ultra available, so anybody can access it via API if they want to. It is anonymized, so you can't access user data via API or anything like that. But it is in beta, so we definitely need feedback. We definitely need people trying it out, telling us what works, what doesn't work.
Wonder if can you upload audio files?
So that you're already asking me. So the answer is technically yes, we can do it. What we're trying to figure out is a way to ingest those files in a way, because we want to be able to take video, we want to be able to take audio, we want to be able to take images, we want to be able to take anything that anybody wants to give. But the challenge is that we need to make sure that our sort of ingestion engine can process that material. And so right now, the system can process text, it can process images. It's almost ready to process audio and video, but it's not quite there yet. That's sort of like a much bigger lift. And we think we're going to be able to ingest it very quickly, but we won't be able to feed it to like an AI engine or to like an API right away. And so that's sort of the kind of stuff we're trying to think through carefully.
Yeah, I gotcha. And because it's the people that can access it are curated, you don't have to worry about a bunch of signal and noise issues because it's people you trust. They're not going to.
Is it curated, Carter?
That's a simple function to make.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was curated or not. I thought it was just verifying that there's no harmful information, right?
Yeah. So one of the things we do with the data is we do try to make sure that people are we're being clear about the protocols that they're using. They have to follow protocols that they actually ingest into the system. So it's not like they just put on some random thing. Like there are protocols in the system, and people can create new protocols, by the way. Like there's no limit necessarily to the kinds of protocols that could potentially be created. But right now we're keeping it very close to the original spec, and we're going to begin to branch off of that very quickly, I'm sure of it. And to that end, I think maybe I'm going to answer this question more broadly. One of the things that we're going to end up doing, and we're already starting this project, it's already happening. There's a different sort of quality to the data ingestion that we should assume that we can get from a facilitated experience from a place where you go and it's scheduled and it's part of a facilitated ceremonial encounter. We would expect the facilitators of those experiences to be able to collect data in a much more trained way. And the likelihood that we'll be working with those types of folks behind the scenes on better facilitating those experiments and collecting different types of data, it's going to be a whole lot stronger than necessarily like individual community members who, like I did, for example, like I the first time I saw the code was in my bathroom. So like, we want to be able to take that kind of data as well as data that comes from facilitated places, but also be able to weight it, like to be looking for things like outliers, to be looking for things like people seeing things that we're not expecting them to see. It's that type of stuff that we also want to make sure that we're looking for. And I'll tell you right now, like, we're in the baby stage of this. All we're really trying to do is make sure that we're collecting the data safely and process the data safely so that we can make it accessible to educational institutions and other facilitators, so that we can see sort of like what the shape of the results that people are getting, so that way we can refine protocols too. So the goal here is for this thing to sort of feed itself.
Wait, when can we already start kind of telling people about it? They can use it from tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
No, right now.
Okay.
People can go in there.
Yeah. So you guys, anybody can go to Veilbreak AI right now. Veilbreak, one word, .ai. I'll put it right here in the chat, and you guys can start playing with it. And any input is valuable. So if you guys have any ideas or of how to make it.
Look at the data, that's fine too.
The what? Sorry.
If you just want to look at the data, like right now, the only experiments that are in there are the experiments that I've placed in there. So any data that you extract from it is going to be people being facilitated experiments by the ones that I've done. So we're going to definitely need a whole lot more than just David Carter's experiments. And we do have all that questionnaire data that we're preparing to ingest right now. Like, that data is being processed. And so that would be a big chunk of about 150 different protocol experiments. So there's a lot of data to be ingested, but we definitely want users playing with it.
Great. And you already posted it in Core, right, for people to play with?
There's like an alpha group that has access to it right now in Core, but I haven't posted it on the broader channel, which we should definitely do.
Okay, so I'll put it right now in general chat. There you go. Come and play. By the way, I just want to voice my appreciation for you and Carmelo, brother. This is all, everything you guys are going to see on Veilbreak.ai. And by the way, Macaroni, I just saw your text. Yeah, you can actually go to Veilbreak.ai right now, and you can add the information that you're telling me about. So what Veilbreak is for is exactly this, which is people have a lot of ideas. They say, I did this, I translated that, I did the experiment this way. Wonderful. Now you have a place where you can put all that information, and you can do it anonymously. You just create your own IPI, and not IPI. What is it called? API, right? I just realized that it's also the name of Melvin's organization. But yeah, but you can basically. You can do that there, and you can put all the information. You can fork experiments that were already done. You can create your own. You can browse through it, look at other information that is available, and slowly but surely, all these instances of people sharing these ideas will become just part of, all that information will be available for everybody to see and share ideas around. And I want to acknowledge and appreciate Carter and Carmelo, who everything you guys are going to see, it's all their work. Carmelo did all the heavy lifting in terms of the the software and stuff, and Carter did basically was managing all of it. So he was from idea to like how they go about it and bringing the right people and thinking about it. So all of it is them, and my head goes down to them. Much appreciated. And now the project can actually start taking shape. Without this, it's just us repeating it over and over and over and over and over again. Now finally there's a place where the information can start collecting and all of that. We actually have to jump to our members live. So if you're not a member, come join the membership program on YouTube. Dango Thoughts, DANGO Thoughts. So you can join us there. It's once a week and it's for members only. I just want to remind you that if you guys want to support our Twitch channel, go and follow for LaserX83. You can also, in the next lives, you can join from there because it helps the channel tremendously. And just to you, Macaroni, just so you know, like all this rhetoric of don't talk to this person, don't talk to this organization, be careful, all that stuff. Appreciate the concern. It's just not the world I live in. I live in a world where everything is okay, and everything is going to be okay, and there's no problem because we are protected from the highest energy. So I wouldn't worry about terrestrial things. We are putting our best foot forward, and we're doing what we believe is good for humanity. Everything else is going to fall where it may. We don't take warnings from no one for no reason. That's just to be clear on that point. If you guys want to follow me cross platforms, you'll be Danny Goller on TikTok and Instagram. It'll be Goller Danny on X. It'll be LaserX83 on Twitch and Dango Thoughts on YouTube. DANGO Thoughts on YouTube. You can come and join the membership program now and come join our members live which is weekly and only for members, and we dive much deeper into topics. It's a lot of fun. If you sign up for the second tier of membership, make sure you email me to the email listed there, and it will send you an invite for our monthly Zoom calls, which are also a lot of fun. You can check out our merch on YouTube. We have the Human First line, which represents the sentiment of treating each other as human beings first before your political affiliations of it or any ideas you might have about the world. Treating each other as humans and also humanely perceive the world and everything else. I saw this really cool girl. Well, I'll talk about it more in the live and tomorrow as well. What else? Come join our Discord group. Of course, wonderful, like-minded people who are sharing all of these ideas. You can find the link to our Discord in the link tree in the description on TikTok and also on YouTube on the main page. The third link from the top is our Discord. If you can't log in from there for some reason, it's just Code of Reality on Discord. You can find it there. Check out our website, codeofreality.com, codeofreality.com, where we have the lasers, the protocols, and all other good things. And if you still want to donate to the film, we're in post-production now. The film is amazing. Like, I've already seen some things. Aaron Vanden is just incredible. We're still taking donations because post-production is a very lengthy process and it's not easy. If you want to do that, you can find the link to the trailer of the film under this live on YouTube right now. Second link, number 2. And in the description of the video, the video is called The Discovery. You can just find it on the channel too. And you can find the link to the GoFundMe page there. You can donate. And if you donate over $1,000, you will be added to the list of people who would see the movie all together for the first time ever in history. I think it's amazing. If not, don't worry. Of course, you're going to see the film. We're going to make sure the distribution is there. You can also check out my new channel on Spotify, 0 to 1 with Danny Goller, from Earthbound Minds to Cosmic Citizens. Go check it out on Spotify, 0 to 1 with Danny Goller. Am I forgetting something? I think it's everything. Yeah, appreciate you all. Guru, thank you so much for being our incredible moderator. And Chris, who's not with us today, but also our incredible moderator, who also gifts people membership sometimes. It's so generous and amazing of him. Very, very appreciative of that. And of course, thank you so much for our incredible audience members that makes this channel what it is. Oh, this is a really cool one. Oh, no, I didn't catch it. That's a good face. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. For old and new listeners, you guys are making this channel worth doing. Anything else I'm forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyways, come join our members live. It will be happening right now. And thank you so much for my loyal partner, David Carter, on Code of Reality. Together, we're slowly building this thing. And of course, all the people that are involved. There's too many to mention, but yeah, Carmelo, as I mentioned, is definitely one of them. And slowly, we're building an incredible team of people who are joining the efforts. Thank you, Daniel, for joining and being always here with us. Casey, appreciate you, brother. Love you. Thank you so much. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys right now in the members live. Everybody else, have a good night. See you tomorrow. Ciao. Much love. Good night, everyone.